had a lot of encouragement from other people in the junk trunk saying, don't worry about putting things too straight. Do it the way you want to do it. So I did, and it's finished, I think. I'm not really sure if it's finished because I keep adding stuff to it. So again, this is just nothing more than a tie that I got at the Dollar Tree. And this one also has 3 signatures, but I did make my signatures a little bit thicker this time. My first one, it wasn't quite thick enough, I don't think. So I'm really happy with this cover because this is a paper bag that a gift came in last year, and I just saved it because it was so beautiful. This is actually the color of the spine of the book. So I just put some homemade designs on, some beads I put together, and a little bit of lace up here, and the binding is here, and I can't decide whether to cover it or not with the words on it. Maybe not. I just don't know yet. So like I said, I'm probably not even done with it. The back also is the same paper. So I'm calling this the Nutcracker Suite, because it just has a lot of pretty sweet pages in it. And again, I used some graphic 45 in it and things like that. So we'll start right here. And this is the front page just folded over. So I made it into a pocket for this. And then this is the first page with our little Nutcracker guy on there. And this is the story of the Nutcracker, and this is the music of the Nutcracker. I took a lot of things off of online and just made them smaller so that I could use them in the book. All right, so there we just have a page. And this one here is, this is an envelope that I stamped and put a little decoration on. And the page itself is regular paper, just regular copy paper. And then it's I Mod Podged some Christmas paper on it, some tissue paper. So I like the effect when I do the tissue paper. You'll see it a few places back here too. So, okay, here's another little page. This, I don't know if you can see this very well. Another time, I don't know where it's at right now, but this is washi tape, and these are all cut out, and they're swans. They're just beautiful. And I also found some swan paper. So I used that, and a little bit of lace on that. Again, I did the thing here with a little bit of graphic 45 and little pieces from different areas. So this is the one page. It's got the graphic 45 Nutcracker on it. And that's just a piece of scrap paper and the back of the lace that you just saw. This is a piece of vellum that I think is really pretty. So I used that. I didn't put anything particular on that one side. I just put something on this side. This is a piece of scrap paper that I had laying around that I had cut out a long time ago. So I thought it would be good on this piece of paper. All right, so Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies, and a little wreath on the bottom. Now this is what is really fun, and I'm going to see if I can grab something here so you look at that while I do that. Okay, so when I was at Hobby Lobby, let me show you this first. When I was at Hobby Lobby, I noticed that by the different displays, they had these particular fold-out instruction booklets and idea booklets. And guess what? They fit in there just perfect. That's what this is. So it kind of goes with the theme. Here's the other side of it. Here's another page with a bunch of stuff on it. And let's turn it here. All right. And this is with the Christmas trees. This is out of a Michaels ad. Now, This is sheet music I copied off. I'm going to turn it this way. I copied it off of the internet. They're all over and they're free. And what I did is I printed it, but I printed it on draft, which means that it doesn't print as dark, so it looks older. And then I just put a little fairy on top there. This is just a page and some flowers. And just some more scrapbook type paper. This is washi tape also that I got with the same package that the swans came in. And here's a flower that I'd made a while ago with a little button. And this already had the decoration here on it. And then I just put a little bit of washi tape on it. All right. So these are cutouts from mostly Michael's ads. And then, of course, the washi tape again. Okay, I like this one. It's cold outside. That's a cute washi tape too. So, okay, so here's another one. And then this is the back side of the paper that I told you about that I copied off. This has got a lot, so I won't spend too much time on these particular pages. I do have to move them so you can see them though. So this is the back part of that one folder that I told you about. You can see. And just some music on this one, a little bit of memories, and then this is the other back side of the vellum paper. I like the feel of the vellum too. This is just a piece of material, and you'll see it further on in the book too. So there's the end of the swan paper. And just a Christmas tree here. And there's other tissue paper. And then this one here. So this is the end of the one signature. Now this is the other one. And I love these little old cars. They're certainly popular right now. So I had this piece of that looks like wood, and I thought that would be great on the top of that. And then I did the back page with it because it is cute paper. Here we go. Okay. Oops. Oh, this is one of those little booklets that I made just for the fun of it. And here we go with the sugar plum fairy. Let me get it up closer. Dancing, dancing. And this is a piece of wrapping paper, actually. More scrapbook type paper. And again, another little book. And this is a piece of paper that I've had for a while, and I use this again, and this is the music paper. And again, we've got the vellum, different type of vellum, Christmas type vellum, I guess. Now here's my favorite tissue paper. I've had this probably for 10 years. I use little pieces at a time. But this is Mod Podged onto a plain piece of copy paper too. But look at the bears on this. Are they not cute? All right, so some more pages. Now this one I copied also, and this is the March of the Toy Soldiers, the music for that. And what I did was the same type of printing, and then I took a picture off the internet that I had, and I got it so that it was almost like it was see-through, almost transparent. So I printed the music first, and then I put it back in my copier and printed this on top of the music piece. So that's how that all got there. And this page has got, again, this is from Graphic 45. This is again for Michael's ad. Okay, here's one of those booklets I was telling you about. These are the booklets from Hobby Lobby. There's some at Michael's too, but these are ones I got at Hobby Lobby, I think. Pretty sure. Oh, and this one here, I don't know if you can see it. It's just lace. And I usually just use white glue with that or Mod Podge. But these make such great pages, don't they? Because they open up. I think I've got one in here further back that is made into a pocket-like page. All right, and there we go. And there's the lace again and the sugar plum fairy. That's from Graphic 45. There's the back page of that. So, all right, keep going here. There's the bear paper again. And look at the stuff I did across from it. Isn't he cute? I put these on the vellum across from the bears. And then there's a little bear picture down at the bottom. And, all right. So there's that music paper again. This is, I think this is graphic 45 too. This is a gift bag, just like a regular paper bag. Those little tiny ones, like a sandwich type bag. So I just went ahead and made it into a pocket. This is the wrapping paper here. Another picture from Michael's ad. This paper is from the Nutcracker suite from Graphic 45. And then I had cut out some of these and put that on that paper. And there's our Mr. Nutcracker guy. And this is also a pocket here. I have stamped in here a couple times, but not a whole lot. I'm not a big stamper. I like doing it, but I don't know. So this is also a graphic 45 piece. Isn't this a beautiful paper? I love their papers, and they have, you know, they're double-sided and they're just so usable. And I like the fussy cut. I know a lot of people don't, but I like the fussy cut. So. Okay, and then you can see that visions of sugar plums, and just a piece of lace type of thing. And here's that material I was telling you about. So that's just Mod Podged again on the back of a piece of regular paper, just regular copy paper. This is kind of a brick pattern, and it's got sugar plums up here. Oops, I skipped down here. Okay. Some plaques and some more sugar plum stuff. And this is the front cover of my old phone book. It's such heavy weight. I thought I am going to use that for sure. So then I just put something inside of here for writing on. And there's some regular piece of paper here and a felt embellishment. And again, we've got another one of these little folder things. And let me see if you can see that a little better if I bring it up here. Yeah, there you go. Okay. And some of these I'm doing this upside down, so it's kind of hard. All right, so here is the night before Christmas. And this particular paper, I showed it one other time, and I really like this paper. This is probably the end of it for me for the pad. But this is all I had of the paper. I only had from here to here. So that was going to make it short in the book. But I had some really pretty scraps. And so I put scrap paper on the top to make it a full page. And then I did the same thing back here. So this is one piece of paper, this is another piece of paper glued onto here, and the same with this section here and the back section. So it made full pages for the last signature there. All right. So, all right, this is homemade button. And this is the end part of that other folder that I showed you from Hobby Lobby. And I just cut a piece of it off so that, let me see if I can show that to you better. Did I get up there? So that I can make it, well, I'm just having a heck of a time. Let me grab this again. There we go. Now, so all it does is it folds back over. And I put a little piece of lace along it just so it would have a little bit more body and would fold in. And probably what I'll do is maybe glue it or not. It can be a pocket. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm probably not done with this yet. Who knows? All right. There we go with some more burlap. Now, I don't think you can see this real good. I'm going to bring it up here. I made these two bags, and I made them out of parchment paper. There's a bunch of videos up online that you could see, but they look like the glassine bags. So I made one smaller and one larger, and I just glued them together so that I would have two full pockets here. And they really worked out nicely. I like the texture and everything. So I'll probably be making more of those glassine type bags because they're so useful for so many things. And if you're sending things to someone or whatever, that's nice to send it into. So again, this is the back of the cover for my book, for my phone book. And we've got another envelope here. You can see that's pretty paper. This is part of an old Christmas card. And here we've got a little collage of just paper and some little signs from Michael's ads. I did stamp the bottom of that. And here's the back part of that paper, that material we were talking about. So, and here's the other one. And here's the last couple of pages. Let's see. And then the inside, this again is that graphic 45. And I also printed the small piece of the music and then put the picture on top of it. So I like the effect of that. And again, this is the pocket from the fold over from the cover. So that was what was left. So that is my Nutcracker Sweet Junk Journal. I'm very happy with it. And, you know, like I said, this is really addictive. And I'm driving my husband crazy because he says, "Why are you digging in the trash?" I said, "I'm getting out the junk mail." He says, "It's supposed to be thrown away. That's why they call it junk mail." I said, "But I need it." So, you know, what's a guy know about that kind of thing? So anyways, this is my little Nutcracker. And I hope that you enjoyed this, and I'll talk with you later. Bye-bye.